tells you that it's not a lot of movement. But we're supposed to have Gilbert Jopata now. Tell us to give us his observation for the price movement this week in the midst of this Binance US brouhaha. I could say. Hi, Gilbert. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Mrs. Ine.
So I know you've been following the issue with the US Binance. How much? Because I know it obviously has had a lot of impact on price movement for the week. How much and what side have we gone past that sentiment, surrounding reactions to all of that? Have we gone past that when you look at the price movement for the week?
I think it was quite an eventful week for the market with regulatory clampdown as this that saw the market nosedive to about 25K. But beyond this, I think investor sentiment became stronger than I really expected, because despite the SEC action, we are still bullish in my view. The SEC actions were quite expected because I know they need to extend their tentacles of regulatory control with the CBDC also on the way. And while technically news like this did not really cause a major decline or damage beyond a market structure level. We tested the 25K held, even though we in that structure, we could still see 22, but we held in 25. And technically, when major news like this, bad news don't cause major damage in levels, market structure levels. It's a technical sign that the bear market is over. I still expect regulatory clarity from the SEC, because we are still yet to differentiate between what currencies are, what security or commodities are. And I typically understand, because crypto is the first asset class that is showing future of both security, commodity, and a currency at the same time. But I still hope that the SEC will bring more regulatory clarity and work with understanding with crypto capitalists. Because I saw this data that showed that traders are actually leaving the United States. So I think it's of economic interest that there is more regulatory clarity while they still try to extend their dominance and control over the market.
But Gilbert, do you see other countries, following suit? Because I've listened to conversations on this like all through the week. We have some traders also excited, because when you look at some of the allegations, on Binance US and all of that, certainly that clarity and regulation is needed. And we did talk about the need of regulation of crypto all around, not just in the United States. Do you see other countries perhaps towing this same line of action?
Okay, there is really a mixed crowd in the cryptocurrency space. One of the crowd is, the original idea is more like having private issued currency and asset out of the control of the government. But the market has grew to a point where we cannot overlook the need for regulatory regulations in the industry. So why this is the case, I see also other countries also building regulatory framework, but they are not, the regulatory frameworks are more friendly, because we also see countries also who have regulations, but these regulations are very, very friendly and inviting for crypto capitalists into their country. And this is really a boost for their economy. And while I still expect that the United States have always been a major player in terms of capitalism, I expect that there should be more of a roundtable discussion with capitalists there, and not really make policies that may stifle innovation and cause a major migration of crypto capitalists from the United States to other countries. And other countries are watching, so when they see how economically the market will react, they will also understand that even though I still expect other countries to bring out more regulatory framework, I think it will be more friendly when they deal with crypto capitalists.
Yeah, well, I can't let you go without talking about Nigeria. After all, we're in Nigeria. Nigeria is our first point of call. And we do know that in the 2022 finance bill, crypto transactions are supposed to be taxed, even though the CBN is not very friendly, towards crypto. What do you see? Do you see government attention turning there? Do you see regulatory authorities and, guidelines also coming up when it comes to crypto in Nigeria? Hello, Gilbert, can you hear me?
Framework by the SEC, and we also have the new policy that makes blockchain and its components legal. But beyond this, I think we could do more as a country because if we can take advantage of a technological and financial revolution at a time like this, with all we are the second largest provider of liquidity in the world, which means that, look, the liquidity is here. And as a government and as a nation, we could also take advantage of what is happening from what I see young Nigerians also building the blockchain industry. We need more regulatory clarity and framework, I must say, and also government presence on how it will not just be crypto entrepreneurs taking advantage, but as a country, we can also position ourselves to be economic leaders as well with this new fast and emerging industry that is actually taking the world by storm, both technologically and also economically. We could take advantage. So I think we are doing well, but we could do more and better so we could compete better at the world or the global world stage.
All right, thank you so much, Gilbert Jokpata there. We do know that President Bola Tinubu, in some of his campaign promises, also gave attention to blockchain, and the digital economy. So we will see how that comes up. Thank you for your time and have a great weekend.
Yeah, thanks for having me.